Welcome back, Lords Mobile fans. Thank you for joining me, and today we are going to be trying some Gryphon trapping at Baron, and I'm going to go with the unorthodox approach of telling them to help themselves in the Kingdom chat. Resource obviously being one of the main components in Lords Mobile. If you don't have resource, obviously you are not going to get very far. You need it for more or less everything. So these guys, if it is on offer, they are going to want to find out. So this guy, shout out to him for getting the ball rolling. He gets that first scout in, and very shortly after comes and gets the fire burning and starts farming me with 375k T4. So as you can see, everyone else starts getting involved and thinking, wow, it really is a bank. Or is it ChaCha? However, if you have had the pleasure of watching a Gryphon trap before, you will know that these guys are actually starting something that could end very terrible for everyone, hopefully apart from me. Despite the fact I am going to lose some resource, something like this is a bit of fun. It's not something I do every Baron, but with all these big guys, they were having a really active Baron, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go pay these guys a visit. And we have certainly got the ball rolling now. That guy's sending his leader, the Big G Chinese guild, one of the biggest guilds in the game, and housing certainly one of the biggest players in the game at 11 billion might. So I'm switching all my talents and stuff, just making sure that everything's how it should be before I even think about hitting that homeward bind. Just having a look at all these amazingly big fatties that have come in to farm some resource. And generally, I can't believe how quickly this has escalated from posting me in Kingdom chat, posting my own coordinates in Kingdom chat, and just telling them to help themselves. And clearly, no second thoughts. A matter of minutes later, here we are. And boom, it escalates a little bit further. So at this point, I have lost maybe 300 million of each resource. Most normal people would have pulled and said, okay, that's enough. Let's get these guys deaded and run away. So look at this. I scouted this guy. He's got 1 billion and 91 million troops. Over 150 million of each T4. So he wasn't even farming me, but could you imagine? It's not even a tickle to him if he lost 375k times 8. So at this point, 25 armies coming towards me. Surely now I'm thinking about pulling. You've really got to decide how much is it worth losing in comparison to how many armies do you want to take. So I'm probably looking for around 30 here, otherwise I'm going to be bleeding way too much. One day I would love to take over 100 marches. I will do that in 2020, but it is not this day. So surely now, getting ready to pull, it's getting crazy. More and more people are porting in, and nobody is expecting for anything to happen other than me to get zeroed of all of that resource. And timing can be a little bit frustrating with this Gryphon trapping business, but with so many armies coming at me, and I want to save some of this resource for other shenanigans along the way in other scenarios. So I'm going to pull the troop zone, I'm going to hit that homeward bind, and let's have a look. 39 armies coming towards me as I get ready to unshelter the leader. I'm going to make sure I get all the protocols done correctly here because I don't want to make any mistakes. Switch into war gear, get that random reload, suck them all in, and boom. So I got some leaders there. I'm going to whack on an anti-scout. So a general sign of respect here as I port to the wonder, and I'm just thinking what I want to do. There was a small part of me that wanted to play around and see if any of them wanted to try and solo me for the leaders, but honestly, a couple of those big guys with all those troops, it's not worth getting hurt when I've had such good victory in eating at least 35 marches of hopefully T4. So I'm going to go back to my home kingdom. I'm going to make sure I'm nice and safe so we can check out these reports. And I did happen to capture a leader from the big Chinese G guild, so no doubt that big 11 billion might guy would have been coming after me. So I'll chuck out a sticker for them who are probably watching me in my home kingdom now thinking, wow, did we seriously just fall for that one? Complete amateur hour from ChaCha at the morning, accidentally hiding one of my wall heroes, so I took that all with a grey songstress on the wall, and I don't advise having, you know, any other heroes other than gold on your wall, because it just makes it look like you're up to no good. Where are your normal wall heroes? Why hasn't this guy got normal wall heroes? So it's a bit of a mistake for me. I cap an SGX guy there, and a big shout out for them to getting the ball rolling. This guy, ACH guy, he lost more than anyone else, so he was sending 375k T4. That's the G guy's leader. So all in all, it was a juicy pull. I'm very happy with this one. There's the pure savage guy, the first guy that originally got the ball rolling, so shout out to him. Another 375k dead from the ACH guy. So some serious losses for these guys, and bearing in mind they're there to do Baron, they're not there to get Gryphon trapped. Ooh, I got an army from an 11k hero guy there, that's pretty cool. Shame I didn't get his leader. I have capped an 11k hero guy before, but yeah, that's a shame. That's on the to-do list this year as well. So even more armies still rolling in, lots of G armies. They definitely suffered the most, so shout out to those big Chinese bad boys. Thank you very much for the kills. And I very much hope you enjoyed watching this one escalate a little bit. As you know, I normally just, show you the juicy parts where I get to pull the troops home and then show you the death it causes. But on this one, there you go, that guy lost his leader, look. But on this one, it was nice to show you how it escalates through the stages, and especially at something like Baron, doing something so ridiculous like posting my own cohorts. So I'm still here talking nonsense, and we're still here going through reports. Some of them were T2, so a lot of them did get my scout, so I'm glad I showed them the respect and got the hell out of there. But I think honestly I could have taken a couple of solos, but it's not worth playing around. There we go, we finally got to the end of the reports. Well done people, we made it. So 4 leaders, shout out to them, and they will be spending the night in my prison. I was trying to get a ransom from them, it never happened, but again they had a nice little nap in the prison. So 1 billion might there, he lost a lot of armies. A SGX guy there, they are one of the original fire starters. This guy's sending in gear, but not enough to get through the Gryphon. He did have a gold chaos, but again, not enough. A BTA guy gets capped as well. So I hope they enjoy bonding with each other in my prison. And I walk away with only 89k T4 wounded. So not bad at all, causing all of that damage to all of those massive players. And I walk away with 89k wounded. So once again, the big Gryphon proving to be an absolute machine. And I'm sure some of those big Chinese players would love to get their hands on me. So here are my kills before I went to Baron. Not bad, looking juicy, and here are my kills after Baron. So not bad, a nice 12 million kill jump. And thank you again for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.